What's up, everybody? It's your main man, Kel Breezy. And by the shirt I'm wearing, I guess you know what I'm here for to do. Here to give you the Halloween movie rankings that I've been talking about and my Friday 13 movie rankings. Hope you guys watched it, enjoyed it. So I'm here to do Halloween. This shouldn't take long. Wanna know why? Screw Michael Myers. This movie suck. It's only about like 1 or 2 is good, so it's not worth doing a ranking, so I'm not going to waste my time. Out of here. Deuce. Fade the Alright guys, just kidding around. I am gonna do the Halloween movie ranking. Just had to kid around with you guys. Trick or treat! Actually I'm re-recording because I did one. It's kind of an extended version of what I'm going to say in a different way. Because it turned more into a ranking and to review each movie in a way. I'm gonna upload both, don't worry. So you can watch both. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this. I'm not gonna make it as long as that one because that one was like 44 minutes long. I'm going to try my best to cut that in half. So let's get started with the fun fact again. 5 timelines. First, of course, the remakes 1 and 2. Glad that's over with. Then Halloween 3, which actually it should have not even been in the series because it doesn't have nothing to do with Michael Myers other than in the bar the movie Halloween 1 was playing. Other than that, it should have just been called Season of the Witch, been a standalone movie with nothing relating to Halloween anyway. Then you had a timeline with Halloween 1, 2, 4, 5, and The Curse of Michael Myers, which is part 6. And then you got the timeline of part 1, 2, skip everything else. Sorry, no more Jamie, Halloween H2O, and then Halloween Resurrection. And then you got the new timeline of Halloween 1978, and it skips everything, even part 2, because now the Halloween that came out last year is the sequel now. And they got 2 more movies coming out. One coming out next year, then the year after that. So let's go ahead and get started with these rankings real quick. Coming in, like I said already, coming in first is the Halloween remake. Oh my gosh, complete crap show. Our beloved Dr. Loomis is now like a douchebag because all he cares about at this point is money and getting famous off the Michael Myers and everything. And he had a douchebag way of revealing that Lori is Michael Myers' sister, and Lori's distraught. And I'll props to Rob Zombie for letting Danielle Harris, who played Annie in this, be alive in the sequel. You know, she got killed. It was just weird. Michael Myers was like a big ex-former wrestler who went bankrupt, who's now a hobo. And he takes the mask off when he kills, takes the mask off, and he put it back on. He's about to kill. You know, it was weird. And then his mom, dead mom, and all white, with this big white horse. Then kid versus him shows up. And then he flips a car over. Michael's never been that strong before. So it had a lot of crap in it. I mean, the kills were gory as usual and good for him because this like version of Michael is the most gruesome and bloody and hard and killing ever. But overall, it's a crap show, and that's why it's first. So getting going on, you know. Next is Halloween 3. Again, this has nothing to do with Dr. Loomis, Lori, or Michael Myers. Like the only reference they made was, like I said earlier, when Dr. Callis was in the bar and he had the bartender change channel and Halloween 1 was playing. Other than that, it's just cool kills with the androids crushing people's heads, like eyes in and ripping heads off and kind of spine. With this whole mask thing with these different ones, you know, with the witch, the skull, and the pumpkin. Okay, it was cool. The song kind of catchy with the Silver Shamrock song, the commercial. 3 more days to Halloween, 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 3 more days. Okay, so that was cool, but it's like they took like these ancient stones from somewhere and they gave mystic powers. Like if you wore the mask on the day of Halloween and watch a commercial, like your head would kind of like implode and bugs and snakes would come out and you'd be dead. It showed it. It's pretty graphic. But it says a lot that a movie had nothing to do with Michael Myers, ranked higher than a movie with Michael Myers in it, because Halloween 2 remake sucked. So anyway. But hey, so moving on. Next we have The Curse of Michael Myers. Michael's really bulky instead of blue. His jumpsuit is now like gray. He been pumping iron, protein pills, and steroids. He's really bulky. I mean, he did a good job being Michael in this one. I don't know what made them bring more Strodes in, because there were more Strode family members out there. Why didn't they take in Lori's daughter, Jamie? You know, and then Jamie, she's 14, had a kid. In some versions of the movie, and I think the non-theatrical version, it said that Michael was the father of her kid. Oh man, that's just weird. Cause that's her uncle, and he wanted to kill her. He ended up killing her. Now the whole curse thing, a thorn is saying he's why he kills. Is a curse that says where the one person in the family is picked to kill his family so a whole village can live. It was stupid. It had a couple good kills with the dad head getting electrocuted and his head explode. They brought back Tommy Jarvis. This was actually Donald Pleasant's last film. He played Dr. Loomis. He died like right before the movie was released, and you know they had to kill him off somehow. But nope, not a good movie. Next we do have, oh my gosh, Halloween Resurrection. To me, this movie was like Michael's retirement. Like, he dumb reason they let him kill Lori off after she mistakenly thought she killed him Halloween H2O, which was a paramedic with a crushed throat. It's like Michael's in retirement, he chilling. He went back home chilling, and Freddy, played by Busta Rhymes, want to do this dangertainment thing, and how are these pointless characters where you all just like everybody's gonna die in this movie except Final Girl Sarah. And it's like Michael's retirement. He's like, oh, you guys broke into my house. Now I gotta kill you all. I'm chopping heads off. And it's like people watching this show on Halloween thinking all it's prank, but stuff's actually happening. So nobody's taking it serious. And it's just like, oh my goodness, it was just bad. Even Busta Rhymes doing karate and stuff. It was just. Anyway, moving along. My gosh. Next on my list, I do have the Halloween 5. It started bad and it ended bad. Because it started with Michael escaping in part 4. He went down the cave and he slept at a hermit's house for a year. Can you just imagine Michael Myers like relaxing, chilling, like, oh man, last year sucked. Man, let me just sleep this off. And next thing you know, he ends with him in a jail cell on his knees playing with his chain. Like, man, another bad year on Halloween. This sucks. I lost it, my touch. And he was trying to kill his niece once again, and now they got psychic connection, so everything he does, and she sees and feels, and they killed off final girl Rachel early in the movie. They had these dorky cops, but it was, the kills wasn't really memorable. It was kind of edited. It was past in the mask like it was too big to go around his head, and it was her too slick back. But anyway, definitely never be a favorite. It was a downfall. That was happen when you make a movie the year after last, literally. So anyway, moving on. Then we have the Halloween remake. Okay, now this remake, bad and good. Bad because it's a remake, and they made it like Michael's family was from a broken home, was kind of poor white trash, having his mom be a stripper. But I did like the fact that they gave a little fan service, explaining like how he knew he had a little sister, because they showed his little sister as a baby. So that's how he knew he had a little sister. They answered a question that some of us kind of wondered growing up. And then also gave a fan service to, like, you know, really how he got the mask. That was cool how he got the mask. That was pretty cool. And then they actually showed how he escaped, because we just, in the original, he was just wandering around all free and stuff. Like, how did they get out? But they showed this big bulk, gruesome, deadly mountain of a man, Michael, how he escaped because 2 guards were trying to rape a girl. Patient there. But overall, it was an okay movie. I appreciate them doing a little fan service, explaining a few things. I don't like how they twisted. At this point, Dr. Loomis was good. I didn't like the fact that they, at first, they were trying to make Michael and Laurie have a buddy-buddy relationship. Instead, just wanted to just straight kill her. Anyway, okay, whatever. Now, part 4, Halloween part 4, a good comeback for Michael, because after being MIA in Halloween 3, it just, after like 10 years of being in a coma, and then all it took to wake him up was find out that he has a niece by his sister that he wanted to kill. That woke him up. Man, they should maybe just get that to itself, or stop trying to relocate him. Don't move him. Just leave him where he is. Learn that lesson, guys. Just leave him where he is, because wherever he is, nothing's happening. He's fine where he is. So, and he finds out no really memorable kills other than the slut Kelly girl with the shotgun. He didn't shoot her. He just jammed it in her and had her hanging against a wall. Other than that, it was really no memorable kill. Dr. Loomis made a return. He survived the fire from part 2 somehow. He looked like a burnt shrimp hand or something when he showed it. But it was a pretty good movie. It was a good one coming out for Michael, coming back after 10 years. Moving on, Halloween H2O. This is a different timeline. So like I said, Donald Pleasant passed away by this time. So in the beginning, the voice you heard was not Donald Pleasant. It was done by actor Tom Kane, which he did a good job, doing Dr. Loomis' voice. And it was a good story. The blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. They even brought back the Nurse Marion, from the original Halloween 1 and 2, who revealed in Halloween 2 that Michael and Laurie were siblings. And they brought back Laurie. Cool. We love Jamie Lee Curtis as a final girl or final woman. She faked her death. Then at some boarding school in California. No longer has a daughter. So bye, Danielle Harris, Jamie. That son named John, who just turned 16. Michael come back, wants to kill him. We thought she killed Michael by chopping his head off, but in restoration, she was mistaken. So, man, it was a good movie. I just hate that the fact that they had too many different masks. One, you could see his eyes too well to cut her eye holes. Then one was a CGI mask. Go check it out. You'll notice it too now that I said it probably. But it was a really good movie. For the longest, it was my favorite sequel after in all of them after Halloween 2. It was my favorite sequel. But things are kind of changing now with this new timeline of the Halloween came out last year. Speaking of that, that is next on the ranking, Halloween 2018. And this just erased everything after 1978 Halloween. Everything. Nothing happened. Michael and Laura are no longer siblings. They even made mention of it. They did a lot of callbacks to the sequels, which I appreciate. They even did Halloween 3. They had Keith walking around with the Halloween mask from Halloween 3. They even had Halloween 2, the little kid dressed like a Southern cowboy, maybe like Kevin Bacon in Footloose. He had a radio on his shoulder. They did a lot of different callbacks. The gas station scene from Halloween 4. There's a lot of different callbacks, a lot of little nuggets here and there. So just go back and watch the movies, then watch them. You'll see all the different nuggets, but this was a really good sequel. I have my doubts, because this is not a remake, this is a reboot. They have rebooted, scrapped all those sequels, and they even got Nick Castle, who played the original Shape, Michael Myers, do a couple scenes, do the breathing, the head turn. This is a really good sequel. It knocked Halloween H2O down a little bit, because it got some gruesome kills. Michael just didn't care. And had little black kid Julian, he was a little comic relief. We got more generational Strode family, because Laura has a daughter now, and Laura's daughter Karen has Allison. So it's like this could go on a little longer. And if you play this right, you probably could kill Laurie off and it'd be okay, because Karen and Allison, they could come up. So this is really a good movie, guys. A lot of people didn't like it because they don't like remakes and reboots. I don't either, but this was definitely a good reboot, which goes on to the original sequel to Halloween, Halloween 2. This was supposed to be the movie that killed Michael, because John Carpenter did not want to do a sequel to the original Halloween. He wanted to make Halloween an anthology about Halloween, where talk about people killing babysitters and Halloween masks, different things, which he later admitted it really didn't work out. It kind of backfired. You should just not named it Halloween 3. Just Season of the Witch just had different things. I don't know, but this sequel, it kind of is a carbon copy of the original, just placed in a hospital where Michael just kind of unleashed, I'm killing everybody to get the Lord. There ain't gonna be nobody stop me this time. Dr. Loomis on the trail. He trying to get Michael, but he's interrupted, get ready to take back away from Haddonfield. But when he found out that Lord and Michael are siblings, he Hicks, no, I'm taking this deputy sheriff dude. We're going back to Haddonfield. We're gonna stop Mike. They try to stop him, blow him up. It's a really solid sequel, man. It upped the game. More blood, more body count, like a horror movie sequel should. Had a couple extra news scenes with the cool killer of the nurse getting her head dunked in a hot tub and really melting her face off. Cool. So, and Laurie, if you notice, Jamie Lee Curtis had this weird wig on, because she cut her hair for another movie, I think the Prom Night movie. So she had to wear this ugly wig throughout the movie, and so it showed even with all that she went through, she still was strong enough to live. She shot Michael in the eyes twice somehow. Also, she's a great shot. Which, this is still the part of night from Halloween 1, the original. If you didn't know Halloween 1 was going to be no one on my ranking, you just don't know me, or you don't know horror movies. Sorry, but of course this was, because this introduced the iconic character of Michael Myers, Laurie Strode, and Dr. Loomis. So this is great, man. This is really great. This movie just still tests time, because in a way, we kind of got Jason from Michael Myers, in a way, if you really think about it, But this movie stands the test of time, because people still watch this movie and love this movie. And like every time the movie come on, I just watch it and get into it like the first time. My brother, who told me, I think last year, he finally watched this one, and it kind of scared him a little bit. It kind of looked paranoid. He heard stuff. He wouldn't get had to walk around his house with his gun for a little while because he thought he heard something. Sorry, bro. I had to put that in there. So if you watch this, bro, watch it all the way to the end, please, so you can hear this part. Oh, a couple fun facts I didn't shoot out. Halloween 4 actually had Lindsay Wallace and Tommy Doyle from Halloween 1 and Halloween 4 as teenagers. They didn't really just tell you who it was, but I did some research and found out the girl that was in the car with Rachel and Jamie that took them to go get Jamie's costume store was Lindsay Wallace. And Tommy Doyle was at the store Brady worked in Halloween 4 trying to shoot a shot with Kelly and got turned down. I think they should got bigger roles or, actually been seen more than once in the movie because they were returning characters. So, hey, I do like the Tommy Doyle better in Halloween 6 with Paul Rudd, who is aging wonderfully because he don't like he aged that much if you go look at the Ant-Man and the Avengers movies. But Halloween original is just movie to stand the test of time. So that's why it's going to be number one no matter what. Now, as far as Halloween 2 and Halloween 2018 goes, which sequel I like better, I kind of go back and forth because they really did a good job of remaking The Mask in Halloween 2018 and bringing back Nick Castle. And then they had a new Dr. Loomis, which was a weirdo because he was too caught up in wanting to see why Michael killed. Dude, that's not for you to really do. You're supposed to try to save the day, weirdo. That's why Michael literally stumped you dead with one stump, crushed his brain. But like I said, all these timelines, it kind of make the Halloween series a love-hate thing with people because so many timelines, people get confused, don't know where they are and who's going to be in it. So, but hey, I wouldn't be surprised like another 10, 15 years they probably do another reboot if Michael get killed off in these sequels. So, which we know he's coming back. Fire can't apparently stop Michael. So, hey, I'm looking forward to him. And then again, after these sequels, I will once again be doing another ranking. So, be looking out for that. I won't be able to do a ranking until it comes out on DVD. I'm not gonna cheat myself for the fans. So, this is your main man, Kel Breezy. Happy Halloween. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. I'm out.